Welcome to Crafting at Home with Tully. My name's David and today we're going to be making these whaley awesome origami whales. So they also stand up so you can put them on a shelf or a windowsill and look really cute. So for this you will need a square of paper. I've got some pre-cut squares, but you can also make them out of normal paper. I'll show you how to do that in a bit. We've also got a square of different colour paper, some scissors, a pen and a glue stick. So plenty of bits to do and we're going to get cracking right away. So the first thing to do, like I said, I've already got my pre-cut square, but if you don't, all you need to do is fold your square like this. Fold your rectangle of paper into a square and then cut along here, and you will be left with, if I fold it like this, you'll actually see what you'll be left with. So if I fold that there, hide that away, you'll be left with a square of paper. Perfect. So all you need to do is cut off that flap just there. Now, once you have your square of paper, you're going to need to fold it straight across. So I'm going to fold mine straight across. Now, if you've used an A4 piece of paper and folded it like I showed you, you'll actually already have this fold made, so that's perfect. So you'll fold it across like that, and then unfold it, and we're going to make a little bit of a kite shape. So we're going to fold each side into the centre. Okay. Now, hopefully, even now, we should have this able to stand up, so I'm just going to refold that top fold a little bit. There we go, and it should already stand up. Now you can also use this for other sorts of sea creatures and things like that. Now, we're going to get our kite shape, and with the top part, just fold it in there. So that makes that rounded sort of, well, square nose for this whale, just like that. There we go. So now it should look a little bit like an ice cream cone. Now this part here is a little bit tricky because we need to make the tail. So the best way to do that is find a spot somewhere along your whale and just hold your finger there and then fold it up, and you can see I'm using my finger to fold over like that, and then you should have a bit of a right angle in the middle there. And we'll do that on both sides just a couple of times to get this really, really creased, because this is going to be very important. Okay, once more and it should be okay. So now we've got a bit of a wobbly fold, that's perfect. So we're going to open it now. This part is tricky, so you kind of flatten your whale, pull the tail part up, but you want the other side to go back to how it was. So this is where it can be a little bit tricky. There we go. Now you need to recrease that, and I will do it again just to make sure that it works. I'm going to unfold it and just push that middle bit down, and you'll see that crease starting to appear. And we'll fold that and just finish that fold there. Now almost there. It looks a bit odd having the whale's tail straight up. So what we're going to do is just do a little cut here with the scissors. So we'll just cut straight down here for maybe about 2 or 3 centimeters. And then each side, just fold it out carefully. And then unfold it, and you've got a whale's tail. Now the last things we need are some of the features. Now obviously you'll have a bit more time, so you could do other features. You could even put the baleen or some teeth in and things like that. But I'm just going to do some rosy cheeks and some eyes and a mouth as well. So I'm going to fold this little bit of pink paper, just enough so I can get some circles out of the cheek. So I'm going to just fold my paper in half, and then I can get 2 bits out from one piece of paper nice and quickly. There we go, so that's 1, 2. And any excess bits, just going to pop them in the recycling later or use them for a different craft later on. Now the fun thing about these whales is you can make them in all shapes and sizes. So you can make absolutely tiny whales, you could make big whales. It'd be fun to see what the biggest sort of whale you can make is. So that's one rosy cheek on one side. Going to do the other rosy cheek on the other side. There we go. And they're about the same. They're a little bit off, so I'll just slide that one back a little bit. There we go. Now all I need to do is grab a pen and draw on some eyes and a mouth and any other features I want for my whale. I'm going to draw a big smile just here and a big eye about here. There we go. I'll do the same on this side. It's a big smile. Ooh, and a big eye just about there. There we go. Now, of course, whales have things like dorsal fins, so you could put those on. If you get some spare paper, you can cut out a fin to go on top, or fins for the sides as well. There's plenty of options to do. But this is just a very, very quick whale. And there we go. Hope you enjoyed doing this craft, and I'll see you again soon.